In an extraordinary recession, it's not enough to do what we've done before.
It's really all about reflecting your economy and making sure that you're responsive to what's going on now, because it's changing really fast.
What's changed the most in the nearly quarter century of public service is the complexity of the problems and the complexity of the necessary solution.
We need to break down silos. If we're going to adopt preventative models, then education leaders need to work more closely with social service sector. They need to work more closely with workforce.
The future is uncertain, but I think we still have to take risks.
So you might have been one day part of a 3,000 person company at Excited Home, and all of a sudden the entire company's gone. So then what do you do? And what if the whole industry is in flux? So I think those are, for a government system to then have to deal with that kind of rapid change is really challenging.
Well, one of the big questions is, what are we going to do about all these unemployed people? How do we figure out how to get those folks to transition into some other industry, some other occupational title? Well, we have to get them to see themselves as a toolkit of skill sets and then understand where those skill sets apply. Leadership is really about two characteristics. One, I'm going to call it, for lack of a better word, intuition. And that's really looking around, keeping your eyes open, and internalizing that to an understanding of what's going to happen in the future. And the other is the courage to make change. The courage to stand up and say, you know what? That used to work, but it's not going to work soon, and we need to try something else. It's the courage to lead through failure, through change, because you see around the corner and you see what's coming, and you know you need to be positioned, even when you can't label what's coming, even when you don't know precisely what it's going to look like. You've just got to feel for it, but you know it won't wait. If you don't start adjusting today, you'll be blindsided, you won't be ready for it.
That's really about forgetting about jurisdiction, forgetting about strings to money, if we can. And it's about meeting people, meeting kids to adults where they're at, and helping them go to that next level of skill, that next level of proficiency.
Sometimes you have to be comfortable being a team player, not a team leader. And you have to really step out of the leader role so that other people can put their creativity on the table. And you have to be comfortable giving away credit all the time to the team in order to stimulate that innovation. And I think the way you grow leaders are to put opportunities in front of people. You put opportunities in front of people to take risks, to potentially fail, and then to communicate the lessons learned to their peers. And that's how people grow into leaders, by putting themselves out there, by granting themselves no slack, trying things, being courageous, being creative, failing, learning from it, teaching others. Voila, leaders.
People don't expect you to be perfect, they expect you to be available, interested, and involved.
What we're doing today should never be enough. It should never be enough what we're doing today. There's always somebody who doesn't have a job that we could probably be serving better.
I think the way we prepare new leaders to fill the shoes of others of us as we leave is by giving away leadership.